All a nigga need is some head and some peace. Whenever I talk to God, I gotta bow to the east. Drinking coconut mojitos in the fabulous beach. Next time I'm... Yo, what's going on, YouTube? The OG is back with another video. Vlog part 2. I'm in, where I'm at right now? I'm in Indiana right now. Probably like in Indianapolis. Picking up this load right here, but I'm waiting for my dispatch to tell me where the fuck is going. So I had some time since, you know, I'm waiting. So I might as well tell y'all part 2 of my second trainer. Now, when I found out my first trainer was still in time for me, I went back to the terminal back to PA. Now they gave me another trainer. It was his first time training. So I mean, I was his first trainee. So he lived in Rhode Island, so we had to go the DC, the distribution center was in New York. So I had to drive up there. I met him. He was a short Guatemalan trainer. He was a cool dude. Like I fuck with him, but he was definitely quirky, little weird, but he cool. Like, you know, I still talk to him to this day. He a cool dude. But man, he was different. So while we driving down there, he telling me about himself. Like, we just trying to. I'm already irked because I don't feel like doing all this shit again. So it's like I'm kind of irked. So I'm not even trying to hear him for real. But you know, he didn't do nothing to me, so I'm not trying to project that energy into him. So it's like, you know, it's cool. I'm just trying to thug it out. So he tells me, he was like, so you know why I became a trainer? I'm like, I mean, oh, like why you become a trainer? He tell me, so mind you, as a trainer, you get paid $15,000 more on top of what you get paid already. So he tells me the story about, you know, he told me a story, right? He told me like this girl had hit him up one day, text him and said, his name, I'm not gonna say his name, but his name is not what the name she said. She was like, hey, Greg, I'm not coming in to work tonight. I gotta go to, I gotta get up early in the morning. He said, my name not Greg, like, you probably got the wrong number. She was like, oh, well, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, what's your, I thought I had the wrong, right number. What's your name? And he, you know, tell her his name. And they start just talking. Mind you, he a little quirky dude. Like, he look like he don't really go out much. He don't look like he's very sociable. So, you know, he probably don't know. He's around my age. He like 25. I'm 23. So he was talking. They was talking for a little bit. They FaceTime and talking and everything for a little bit. So he tells her like how, you know, he likes saving money. He wants to invest one day. Like, he wants to buy a house. He wants to do, you know, he just want to do certain things with his money, like, and then, you know, so he can, you know, be carefree financially. She tells him like, oh, like I have this app that I put my money in, and it actually grows through time or over time and everything. When you put like certain amount every month, or you put a certain amount in, it's like investing. I don't know if it's some crypto shit or whatever. So he thought it was a good idea. He was like, oh, okay. Like, she was like, oh yeah, I got the app. Is you could download the app, Apple Store. It's like, but if you don't got time, I could just do it for you. So he was like, okay, well, how would you do that? Like she was like, well, just give me your information. Just give me your information, so you know I could just put the money in the account, and so it can grow. This man he did it. He give her his account information. Oh my God. Guess how much money that was on that account? That's in that account. He had 20 bands. 20 bands in that account. She wiped him out. And then just straight ghosted this nigga. Mind you, this happened like, I got done training. I started training with him in February. This happened like in like December when he told me. So he was like, yeah, so I had got scammed, and I live with my mom, and you know, I was saved that money. Like I it took a long time to save that money, like, and I gotta get it back, and my mom don't even know. We live in a 3-story apartment, and you know, like she don't know, like I did that. Like I gotta get the money back so she wouldn't notice. I'm looking at him while driving, just hearing the story, like, why would you give her, why would you give her your, I was flabbergasted. I'm like, bro, I couldn't believe it. I got scared before. I did some dickhead shit where I was like young, I got scared, but that was nowhere near the type of money that is. If I would have saw my 20 bands that I've been saving my whole life just completely vanish, and then I would have been like, yo, at this point, just chuck the deuces up. I'm gone. Yo, that is crazy. 20 bands. So yeah, he was like, yo, yeah, that's why I'm a trainer, because I got to get the money back, and I get paid 15,000 extra more dollars, like, for that. Like, you know, that's why I became a trainer. I couldn't believe it. I'm driving. This is my first day meeting. First of all, I don't even know why he told me the story. This is my first day meeting him, talking to him, and he telling me this outlandish story of what happened. I'm like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to get done training. I'm like, yo, I'm never going to get done trading. I'm never going to get my truck. I can't. They giving me these weird ass niggas. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, first I had the Jamaican boy. He's still in my time. I barely understand him. He's smoking all over the place. He barely helping me unload and load the shit. But not load it, unload the shit. He on some weird stuff. And then they give me the Guatemalan trainer where he getting scammed for 20 bands. I was like, what is going on right now? It's just like a horror movie. Like I was so, that whole process of training, it was supposed to be like 3 weeks. It turned into 6. Like 6 weeks. I can't make this shit up. So, what else? He told me this other story too. Wait, how much time I got left? All right, I'm gonna tell this other story. He told me this other story too. Mind you, all in the first day. I don't know why he's just unveiling these stories. Like, I'm like, yo, why are you? I'm just thinking in my head, why are you telling me this? Like, I barely know you. Like, why are you telling me these stories? These I would never tell nobody this shit. I'm like, I couldn't believe it. He told me how when he was like a little bit younger, he probably was like, wait, 25? So he probably was like 18, probably like 18. He was like 18. He was on, I don't know what website he was on. What website he was on? Probably like Facebook or something. I think it was Facebook. The shorty, he was just randomly text him on Facebook. It was like, oh, like they was talking, like they randomly text him. He talked to her for a little bit. Then they FaceTime, like they did like a video chat type shit. So they talking to each other, a video chat. He said she was like, show me something, I'll show you something. This man You already know what happened after that. I'm not gonna. I can't for YouTube purposes. I can't say what he did. But he told me you mean this girl screenshots it and hangs up and texts him, send me $2,000 right now, or I'm sending this to all your Facebook friends. Yo, he was freaking the fuck out. Oh my God, he was freaking out. He did the joint where it's like it was in the camera with it, but his face was in the camera too. Like he was like this. You mean he did the pic where he did the drawing with the angle where you see. I'm like, you did have the face. Why would you do it? First of all, why would you do it? First of all, that's first of all, why would you do it? Oh my God! Then he tells me that story, and then he tell her like, oh, like I don't got $2,000. She was like, okay, send me 1,500. I don't got 1,500. Send me 1,000, or I'm gonna send it to all of them. She just trickling down the money. Like, I don't know what kind of extortion shit is this. I don't know what kind of extortion, but she is bad at extorting people. Yeah, send me 1,000, or I'm gonna send it to all of them. He's like, I don't have $1,000. Like, I can't get that for you. All right, you got 500. He was like, no, I don't got no money for you. I'm not sending that. Then she thank God she didn't send him to his Facebook followers. I don't look. Thank God she didn't. But damn, I'm like, yo, bro. I'm looking at him like, man, you just putting yourself in these weird ass situations. I couldn't believe it. I'm looking at this man like, oh my God, I gotta be in the truck with this man for 5 more days. I couldn't believe it, man. It was, oh my God. I tell you, my training process was so weird. It's so weird. It was so weird. But I'm thankful just to have that experience, just to talk about it. But like in hindsight, now that I've got my truck, now that, because, the Guatemalan trainer, he was cool. He was a good trainer. He taught me a lot. Like, he way better trainer than the Jamaican boy, and Jamaican boy was a trainer for like 3 years, and he just now training me. Like, I'm his first trainee, and he was telling me stuff way more, teaching me way more than what the other trainer was teaching me. So I'm thankful that I actually had him. But it's just like he had some things with him too. But I'm not going to make this story even longer, because I'm already like 13 minutes in. But I'm gonna do a part 3 to tell you my experience with him, because there's more stuff with him. And I'm probably gonna do like a part 3. I'm gonna just tell y'all what I've been doing, like, since I've been a solo driver, and where I've been going, like how the spots are, the shippers and the drop yards and the terminals, where I've been going in and out of. But yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing these vlogs out, man. Like the video, share this drawing, comment, subscribe to the OG. I'll see y'all later.
When I was MLK, I should have been Malcolm X. I don't get a lot of them, so I don't block my blessings. Peep the snakes in the grass, any line of questions.